لا يكلف الله نفسا إلا وسعها لها ما كسبت وعليها ما اكتسبت ربنا لا تؤاخذنا إن نسينا أو أخطأنا ربنا ولا تحمل علينا إسرا كما حملته على الذين من قبلنا ربنا ولا تحملنا ما لا طاقة لنا به واعف عنا واغفر لنا وارحمنا أنت مولانا فانصرنا على القوم الكافرين.
Coalition, thank you all. It's just a statement of appreciation. You all know all the story, isn't it? It is with great joy the coalition of Muslim organizations in Nigeria welcome the news of the call to the Nigerian Bar of Ms. Amasa Firdausa Amasa on 10th July 2018 after 208 days of consistent and intense advocacy. The coalition, which consists of 36 topmost Islamic organizations in Nigeria, notes that those who have been following up on the issue will bear testimony that the call to the Nigerian Bar of Ms. Amasa Firdausa Amasa was indeed a long walk to the attainment of justice. You will recall that Ms. Amasa Firdausa Amasa was denied being called to the Nigerian Bar on the 13th December 2017 on the basis that she adorned herself with a mini hijab. Let me use this opportunity to correct a wrong impression created by one of the media this morning that Firdaus refused to talk in her hijab in 2017. That was why she was denied. That's a very, very wrong. I protested immediately. I protested through their Twitter handle, all handle they have. I protested. And they said they are going to correct it tomorrow morning. I hope they will do that because we are going to monitor it. Inshallah. She was denied access to the hall where the call to the bar ceremony took place. This denial was in spite of persistence of two different Court of Appeal decisions, affirming that the usage of hijab by Muslim females constitutes a fundamental right in Nigeria. Ms. Amasa Firdausa Amasa denial from being called to the bar sparked controversy and generated intense debate in the Nigerian legal landscape and beyond. It similarly attracted global attention, with both local and international media reporting the incident, and within few days, it became the most trending issue on the social media. Ms. Amasa Firdausa Amasa subsequently petitioned the body of benchers, the highest regulatory body in the legal profession in Nigeria, and other relevant bodies and stakeholders in the Nigerian legal education and justice sector. This is in line with Islamic dictates. You know, the said Muslims were very violent. You can see the steps we are taking. We are taking the legal step, we are taking the dialogue step, we are taking the mutual consultation. All these things are in line with Sharia, and we follow it to the latter. While our petition was pending, the sensitivity of the issues spreading across the globe caught the attention of the House of Representatives as a matter of urgent national concern. Honorable Nuhu Abubakar Dampuram, APC Kano, may Allah bless you, sir. May Allah bless you, sir. I feel like shedding tears when we met with this man. He was so passionate. He was so passionate about this issue. All our people are there. They can't raise anything about this issue that is affecting the Muslim. Yes, they are talking about so many other things. This man, may Allah bless you. He was so passionate about it that he stood his ground despite all the intimidation and raised that powerful motion. And luckily for us, the motion was recorded and the motion was approved. And the both committee on the House of Judiciary and Justice they allowed them to just go and investigate the matter. Sincerely, it was a very touching thing. May Allah bless you, sir. May Allah bless you for that. For what you have done to the woman. Because keep not acting to the limelight. And we also put it. I pray also for Allah to allocate your life. Whatever you are asking from Allah, may Allah grant it. Inshallah. To cause an investigation into the controversy. This led the House to mandate its Committee of Justice and Judiciary to jointly look into the matter. Twice, the committee scheduled public hearing. They called for memoranda from stakeholders and general public. People travel from Port Harcourt, Lagos, Kano, everywhere to Abuja twice, and nothing happened. The first public hearing was postponed following the appeal by the Board of Benchers to be given time to resolve the matter. Then there are some people that just came up. They said there are 7 Christian lawyers. Nine of them. The rescheduled public hearing could not hold due to an order of interlocutory injunction issued by Justice Anwuli Shikere Lanatullah Ali, sitting as court number 4 of Federal High Court, Abuja, which interlocutory order successfully altered the public hearing. The rescheduled public hearing could not hold due to Justice Shikere's order. However, 208 days after the 13th December 2017, when Firdausa was denied call to the bar, the body of benchers found Ms. Amasa Firdausa Amasa worthy both in learning and character, and allowed her to be called to the Nigerian Bar on Tuesday, 10 July 2018, with her mini hijab.
We are all familiar with the history of Nigeria and how strengthened was Islam and governance through Islamic system was before the era of the colonial. Between 1804 and 1903, Islam was governed under the Islamic system of governance. So the issue of the use of hijab has no place. It's not argument whether Muslim sisters should use hijab or not. But with the coming of the colonial man, they were able to remove official Islam from governance. And they were able to do that successfully. Official Islam. So by the time they were leaving, we were left with our private Islam. And that's why some people continue to argue that Nigeria is a secular state. We often tell them that Nigeria is a multi-religious state, not a secular state. But to a point, in our schools, by the time the colonial masters left, because the Western education they brought to us was not of ours, so they brought the education system along with their own civilization. So they removed our civilization and gave us their civilization. So that those our mothers in hijab here, majority of our mothers wearing hijab here, majority of them who went to public school would have had one reason or the other to remove their hijab, even when they have become of age. And that was a generation. That was a generation. We are proud of you, despite the fact that they removed official Islam from us. You are able to return to your Islam even after you have left school as a matter of dururi. That's acceptable. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has manifested the success. He said, the success for the Muslims has been kept by Allah. It is sure, there's no doubt about it. So it's just for the Muslims to take steps to go and claim the success. And Allah said, those of you who are living now, that success will continue to be there forever. If you decide to work for it, just go and claim it. It is yours. If you refuse, Allah says He's going to remove you and replace you with those who will be ready. We thank Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for counting us among those who are ready to claim the success Allah has prepared for us. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Alhamdulillah, that one has been able to witness today, which is a celebration of one of the many steps the present generation of Muslims have taken to want to reassert themselves back into the mainstream of the Nigerian society. We here, like all of us know, to mark what one of our daughters, one of our sisters has done, by name Firdausa Amasa, and also to appreciate the father and mother who gave her very sound training, and who, above all, stood by her during the time this travails. A Christian senior advocate whose father was a QC, a quiz counsel. He is from the southeast, made us believe that he was in support of Firdausa's case. Meanwhile, just like the chairman of the coalition was saying, that was why he was getting emotional. I understood him perfectly well. We have our Muslim brothers who are in position to make this happen, but they turn their back. No, we keep on praying for them. No, we keep on praying for them. They may have their reasons, they have their fears, but we keep on praying for them that Almighty Allah will allow them to come among the privileged few that would be able to stand up for the cause of Islam. That's exactly why our appreciation goes to Honorable Nuru. Not because he moved emotion, but for the courage to come out in the public and identify with the cause of Islam at that critical time, at that critical moment. And that's exactly why the chairman, whom I know to be a very good Muslim, somebody who stands up for Islam, was getting emotional while he was talking. Because at that time, we needed some people to come out. Some of our colleagues, senior advocates, were not coming out. Some told us point blank that Firdausa was very, very rude. Who was she to refuse the appeal of a former CGN of this country? I let them understand one thing. We made them understand one thing. She was never rude. The fact that some other persons decide to sit on their rights does not prevent her from asserting us. God gave you certain rights, which some of us call inalienable rights. You can decide. You can be walking out of this, somebody slaps you, you leave it. But the fact that somebody slaps you and you leave it doesn't mean that when the person slaps me, I am obliged to equally do the same thing. I can decide to take the person to court or return the slap. I will still be within my rights. So we made people understand that Firdausa was never rude and she was well brought up, and we are happy that at the end of the day, our position was.
Let me start by appreciating the father of Firdausa and the mother. I think today you have shown, through Firdausa, you have shown that this is the kind of example that we should set to our children in bringing them up. So Firdausa has become the pride of our society, the pride of the Muslim Ummah, and the pride of all of us, wherever we are as Muslims. I never forget, it has become my motivation. I will stand up for injustice wherever I see it, especially injustice that has to do with injustice to my own religion. So let me thank you all as we gather here to appreciate our one and only Firdausa. And I do hope that through her, she will perhaps be an inspiration to other women or to other children as they're coming up. But as I sit down, I want to please draw the attention of all the Muslim Ummah that are here, especially the leaders, especially the mothers that are here, on three critical issues. These issues are issues that are haunting the Muslim Ummah in Nigeria, especially the women. These are issues as raised by my sister. Number one issue is the issue of the drugs. And I think it's an issue that we all have to work together to fight, especially in the northern part of the country. Second issue is the issue of lesbianism. It is an appalling issue, a disgraceful issue for the Muslim Ummah, especially that when you see people now, they don't even cover it, no shame, nothing. They are free, they think they can come whatever and say it anywhere. We have never seen this kind of thing. May Allah make it easy for us. May He continue to protect us against the evils. And the lastly is the issue of broken marriages. It's a bigger issue. Where you see, you give out your daughter, after a few days, the marriage has broken down. And maybe we have failed on our own part also to do what Islam has asked us to do. In terms of before giving out your daughter, there are certain steps that you need to take to do before you entrust your daughter in the hand of any person. But as Muslims, some of us have been beclouded with other things. Today, we just want the lady to get married to somebody who is well-to-do, who has something in, some people say he has arrived. Don't worry. He will take care of the daughter. And you give your daughter, after a few days, your daughter is back home. Perhaps maybe after she has given birth to one child or two children. So
the issue of Firdaus is not just a Nigerian issue, it is an international issue. But I want to first of all start by thanking the parents of Firdaus for the job well done on their children. This goes to show that as parents, we have a lot of responsibilities that are bound to be done by us since from the day we have these children. And the tarbiyah, the impoundment of this girl was as a result of what we saw in this country and what we are doing today. So I want to call on us all to please take our duties on our children very seriously. You are quite aware of the social problems we have in Nigeria at the moment, of which one is the drug issue. And it is so persistent in the northern part of the country. As somebody who has worked on this project for so long, I would like to call on all of us Muslims to be please more vigilant. To all those organizations that have worked tirelessly to see that Firdaus was called to bar, we say Jazakumullah khairan. To our brother of the house, our right honorable, he is from a state like me, Kano State. We are known as fighters wherever we are. So we want to thank you, and we need more of you in the house. We need more of you, more caliber people that are willing to support not only the deen, but to fight for a cause that was ordained by Allah. We want to thank all of you, especially Firdaus, for her steadfastness. Her level of taqwa is commendable. We hope and pray that Allah give her good life. And today, she has not just written her name on the sands of time, but she has been recognized by the angels of Allah. We pray to Almighty Allah to accept what she has done and to give her a place in Firdaus just like her name. And all of us Muslims also, may Allah make us steadfast in our duties. May He give us the taqwa to continue to promote this deen, to work for the deen, and to be united whenever we find ourselves. Just like our father has said, the issue of Firdaus is just a beginning. We have so many issues where our sisters are being intimidated for their modesty, for their humility, and for their steadfastness in obeying the commands of Allah. We need to do more. We need to do more. We should not relent in our efforts. And I think by uniting and working dedicatedly, Allah will protect us, guide us, and show us the way. And finally, He will give us success. On this note, I say to those, congratulations and jazakumullah khairan to all of you. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي. اللهم لا تؤاخذني بما يقولون واغفر لي ما لا يعلمون واجعلني خيرا مما يظنون. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. First of all, I want to thank Allah for making me an instrument for this struggle. I believe strongly that it is an incident Allah has personally designed. It is something Allah has planned. He just used me as an instrument to project it. I will continue to thank Allah forever. I also want to appreciate each and everybody that has contributed to the struggle. Everybody is important, even those who criticized. Everybody is important. Everybody has, in one way or the other, added to the struggle. I believe that Allah, in His infinite mercy, is going to bless everybody that has contributed to the struggle. I pray that He rewards everyone, both in this world and in the hereafter. May He grant everyone Al-Jannatul Firdaus. I just quickly want to appreciate a few people, and they include my parents, Malam Abdusalam Oba Amasa and Malama Habibat Dukbe Amasa, for giving me the kind of training they gave me, from the nursery school to secondary school, and even the home training. They have made us realize that you cannot succeed except with Islam. And that is what we have continued to hold. I pray Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala continue to bless you. I pray He continue to guide you and increase you in knowledge and understanding. I pray you live long and may you reap what you have sown. I would also quickly appreciate all my teachers who has taught me one thing or the other. I want to particularly mention Dr. Ibrahim Abdulkadir Abika. I approached him sometimes in my 500 level that he should please guide me on other things I can do if I'm not a lawyer. If I don't go to law school, what other things can I do? How can I achieve some other great things in life? He then asked me, why don't I want to become a lawyer? I said, because I've been hearing that we will not be allowed to wear hijab in the law school. So maybe I shouldn't even go to law school at all. Are there other opportunities for me? He told me the other opportunities, but he put a caveat. Now why am I running away even before getting there? I should go there first and let's see what happens. That is what I held strongly. And alhamdulillah for today. I pray Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to continue to bless you. May He continue to guide you and give you all the things you want in life. I also appreciate Honorable Nuhu Damburam. I appreciate our mother, the wife of the former Vice President. I appreciate our chairman, the chairman of the coalition, and the president of the Muslim Media Practitioner. I appreciate our mother, chairman of the coalition of Muslim Women Organization. I pray Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala continue to guide you too. The list is endless. I know I cannot mention everybody, but I pray Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to continue to bless everybody beyond imagination. And I pray that Allah would bless our children and make them what we want.
On behalf of the whole Muslims of Nigeria, I present this award to you for your steadfastness, for your strength in Iman, for your taqwa. May Allah continue to bless you. May He protect you. May He guide you. And may you be a symbol for others and a role model for so many to emulate. Congratulations.
On behalf of the whole Muslim Ummah in Nigeria, we want to present this to our brother, Honorable Abubakar Nuhu Damburam, for the courage he exhibited in pursuing the cause of justice for our daughter, Firdausa Amasa. May Allah continue to be, protect you, and elevate you beyond your imagination. Fatiha. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, Ar-Rahmanir Rahim, Maliki Yawmiddin, Iyyaka na'budu wa iyyaka nasta'in, Ihdina siratal mustaqim, siratal ladina an'amta alayhim, ghayril maghdubi alayhim waladdallin. Subhana rabbika rabbil izzati amma yasifun, wassalamu ala al-mursalin, walhamdulillah.
And equally, having faced a similar challenge in our little community when my wife was the first person to wear the hijab in those days when the issue of sensitization of the Muslim women are concerned. So my sister, on behalf of myself and of course the Leadership Academy, I wish to announce to you here, if you so wish to accept it, that we are going to name one of our edifices in our school after you, my sister. And I also wish to extend to you, if you equally wish to accept it, that our academy will offer you an automatic employment. Because this is what we do, and this will be what we want our future leaders to actually emulate. And in any organization where we have people like Amasa Firdausa, I think the sky will be the beginning of the success of the implementation of the dictates of the Sharia. We appreciate you and appreciate the Father, hoping that for all that have made it here today, Allah will make it a source that all of us will get to Jannah in Yawm al-Qiyamah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
I also want to appreciate our fathers and mothers who labored day and night, particularly the coalition group headed by my chairman and our father that is my immediate right. Honestly, I was watching him in the third when he was spitting fire. And when I got to know all the processes that it took him for him to get to that stage, I just could not but started praying for him in my own little. So we pray Allah to continue to be with him. So as has been said by the Secretary Mulan, Muslims have always been on the defense. I just want to appeal to the rest of us that wherever we are, please don't let us sit on the fence, especially when it comes to the issue of our religion. We pray Allah to continue to be with us, assist us, and reward every one of us who has contributed tremendously to the success of this program. Jazakumullahu khairan fi dunya wal akhirah. Thank you very much.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم وصلى الله على النبي الكريم. Please, may I stand on existing protocol? Time is really against us. To the parents of Firdaus, I just want us to remember the Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam said, give your child a good name and it will reflect on the person. You have really done justice to Firdaus. Her name has really proved that she's Jannatul Firdaus, and we pray that Allah will gather all of us here, and even those that are not here that contributed to this struggle, may Allah gather us in Jannatul Firdaus. To the body of benchers, sincerely, we owe a lot of appreciation and gratitude to them. We lobbied, we struggled, we begged, we did all we could, and a lot of them believed in us, and they did ensure that justice has been passed and Firdaus is now a barrister. May Allah reward them with the best. Even those that didn't support us, may Allah turn their hearts to be supporting injustice wherever they find themselves. To the coalition, what else can I say? Indeed, there is strength in synergy. We have proved that with unity we can achieve anything. This is a strong message to the Ummah. We have no choice than to unite. If we really want to move Islam forward, we must unite. And even the Prophet ﷺ has said it. And even Allah has said it, we have to unite for us to be successful. May this be the beginning of many unity among the Ummah. And may Allah continue to use us positively. To our House of Reps member, what else can we say? We are proud to have somebody like you in the house. We pray that Allah will bless the Ummah with more of your time. And may all those people that are in the house be like you and even excel in their struggle for not just Islam, but for humanity at large. To everybody, our elders on the high table, our special mother, Hajia Amina Namba Yusamba, what can we say? She's our role model. She's always there for us. And we pray that Allah will continue to strengthen her, to give her more energy, commitment, and the zeal and the faith to continue struggling for the Ummah. We are proud of you and we thank you very much. To our hero of the year, she's our sister of the year, Firdaus. What else can we say? You have really stood out. We pray that Allah will make your life a success in this dunya and akhirah. May He bless your certificate. May you continue to be successful from now till the end of your life, and may Al-Jannatul Firdaus be your final abode and ours as well. To everybody, the press, the sisters, and everybody that contributed in whatever way in making this struggle a success, we said, Jazakumullahu khairan. May Allah return us back to our houses successfully, and may we continue to be there for Islam till the end of our life. Subhanaka Allahumma bihamdika ashhadu an la ilaha illa anta astaghfiruka wa atubu ilayk.
ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار اللهم فرج هم المهمومين من المسلمين ونفس كرب المكروبين منهم وقد الدين عن المدينين من عبادك المسلمين واشف المرضى من المسلمين وارحم موتانا وأموات المسلمين جميعا إنك على كل شيء قدير برحمتك يا أرحم الراحمين يا رب العالمين وصلى الله وسلم وبارك على محمد وعلي وصحبه أجمعين سبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون وسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله رب العالمين صلوا على النبي الكريم صلى الله عليه وسلم.